friends. We are Rituban and Urunima, the diversity travelers. We live in Hobart, capital of the beautiful Australian state Tasmania. Experiencing the diversity of this wonderful world through travel is our passion. Over the last 15 years, during our time in England and Australia, we have traveled to 6 continents, 40 countries, and over 50 great cities and extraordinary natural wonders. We are creating short videos based on our own recordings to archive our beautiful memories and share with you on our YouTube channel. This was our last morning on the Nile cruise boat. As usual, it was another bright and sunny winter morning in Komombo. We are coming to the end of our 2 weeks travel in Egypt. We felt a bit of sadness as we were lost in time with the greatness of Egypt. We had another extraordinary experience to cover, for which we have been waiting for many years, especially for last 2 weeks while in Egypt. This was our day and our chance to visit grand, historic and iconic the Abu Simbel temples. Abu Simbel is situated on the west bank of the Lake Nasser, about 230 kilometers southwest of Aswan. By road, it was a 4-hour drive, 330 kilometers through the Sahara. It was a long return trip of nearly 10 hours. We were really excited to travel through the Sahara, which was so far been a myth and a geography lesson for us. Abu Simbel is a historic site comprising 2 massive rock-cut temples in the village of Abu Simbel, near the border with Sudan. One temple is dedicated to Pharaoh Ramesses II, and the other smaller temple is dedicated to his favorite wife Nefertari. We took a selection of dried seeds as snacks for our long drive through Sahara. So we packed our luggage, left the cruise boat and started our journey to Abu Simbel. After a very long flight from Australia and traveling for the last 2 weeks in Egypt, both of us had fever and we were immensely tired. But adrenaline was high and we were excited for this last leg of our Egypt trip. We had exceptionally strong mobile signal all the way through. The road was excellent too. I guess huge tourism to Abu Simbel has drawn this extraordinary development. We saw a handful of ancient pyramids and ruins on the roadside all the way through as we approached nearer to the Sudanese border. As the day progressed, it was hot, as we expected in Sahara. Soon we started to see mirage on the road. A mirage is a naturally occurring optical phenomena in which light rays bend via refraction to produce a displaced image of distant objects, water bodies like lakes or the sky. Due to developing and disappearing mirage, our road appeared heavily flooded. We have also seen this effect on our Australian outback road trips very frequently. After 2.5 hours drive, we had a toilet break at a kiosk in the middle of Sahara. The stopover gave us a unique opportunity to experience more prominent mirage. We saw some desert beetles, which I couldn't resist photographing. Have a look at this part of the video. Can you see the water bodies in the middle of Sahara? It was a reality of an illusion. It was an amazing combination of shadows of roadside pyramid ruins along with mirror images of some distant water bodies. It was breathtaking. We continued our journey on the dusty road through the Sahara. With passing by ancient pyramids and golden sands, Abu Simbel was coming closer by minutes. After a couple of hours of driving, we arrived at the Abu Simbel village and the temple complex. Like the Philly Temple in Aswan, in 1968, the whole complex was relocated entirely on an artificial hill made of a dome structure, high above the Aswan High Dam Reservoir. We recommend reading the Abu Simbel page on the Wikipedia if you're interested in the detailed history of these grand temples. The relocation of the temples was necessary to avoid the temples being completely submerged during the creation of Lake Nasser, the massive artificial water reservoir formed after the building of High Aswan Dam on the Nile River. The relocation project was carried out as part of the UNESCO Nubian Salvage campaign. It was a short walk to the temple site, and the waiting was over. We could see the massive Abu Simbel. It's huge, it's mesmerizing, it's grand, it's breathtaking. Not humanly possible. It felt like temples were built by some extraterrestrial powers. The twin temples were originally carved out of the mountainside in 13th century BC during the reign of the pharaoh Ramesses II. They serve as a lasting monument to the king Ramesses II, his wife Nefertari, and their children. The single entrance is flanked by 4 colossal 20-meter statues, each representing Ramesses II seated on a throne wearing the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt. The statue to the immediate left of the entrance was damaged in an earthquake. It is believed that the axis of the temple was positioned by the ancient Egyptian architects in such a way that between 22nd of October and 22nd of February, the rays of the sun would penetrate the sanctuary and illuminate the sculptures on the back wall, especially the statue of Ramesses II. By the 6th century BC, the sand already covered the statues of the main temple up to their knees. The temple was forgotten until 1813, when they were rediscovered by the Italian explorers. Ramesses II dedicated a smaller but special temple to his favorite wife Nefertari. Ramesses II lived between 90 and 96 years. He had over 200 wives and concubines and over 100 children, many of whom he outlived. We could only stay for a couple of hours at Abu Simbel, as a long return journey through Sahara and a very long flight back to Australia was awaiting us. This was the end of our Egypt tour, so we were very sad to leave Abu Simbel. At the same time, we felt happy and privileged that we could visit Abu Simbel. We could visit Egypt, the Great Pyramids, the grand temples of Karnak and Luxor, the Valley of Kings, and also we could explore the great city of Cairo. Hope you enjoyed our Egypt series. It was the most memorable journey that we ever took. We are glad that finally we could share this experience with you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more regular video uploads. Share with your friends and families and enjoy the world's amazing diversity. Thanks for watching our travel videos.